Welcome to live practice. This is where you can improve your skills.
Guys, huddle up. We're gonna run 35 for a while. Let's go! We need to pick up the intensity. Lost it, drill. Here we go. Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced up and rested. Go ahead, keep shooting if you want.
Yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit. All I know is.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Houston Rockets. Looking to continue that string of victories tonight. Almost ready for tip-off, but first a moment to talk about something that often gets overlooked, defense. Kenny, who are the most impressive defenders in the NBA right now?
Defender on the wing, Andre Iguodala. MVP of the NBA Finals, but defense was one of the reasons. And Paul George coming back from injury. This guy.
A flyover, a gorgeous look at the Charlotte skyline. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Hello. Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jefferson. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Courtney Lee. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Booker comes in for Michael Beasley. Brewer is checked in for Trevor Ariza. And G's subbed in for Raymond Felton. And so in the game for the Rockets, Ferguson, he's in at the point. Brewer is out there with Trevor Booker. Then it's Harden, and it's Capella in at the center position. And G drops them both. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Batum. Back to Lin. With the teardrop, and that one's good.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Here's G, defended by Lin. The Rockets again can't hit. Charlotte has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Batum with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. And Batum kicks to Kid Gilchrist. The feed to Williams. And he banks in the layup.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Houston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Ferguson.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Robinson's checked in for Marvin Williams. Ejuan Moore is checked in for Houston. Five on the clock, the 11-footer, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Zeller's got his first points in this one. Brewer passes to Booker. And some nice passing there by Houston. G kicks to Capella, feeds to G. Dishes to Booker. Here's G, defended by Lin.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
43 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Batum kicks to Lin. Robinson sets a screen for Lin. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Doubled by Ferguson. It's stolen by G. The pass to Brewer. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Batum attacking. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Lynn. From the arc. No good on that last second attempt there. Tie game. And here's Freak on the importance of preparing for games. Clark, is there anyone? So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jefferson. Williams comes in for Thomas Robinson. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Walker. And so in the game for the Rockets, Ferguson in at point guard. Booker out there with Brewer. Then it's Harden, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Houston leading by 8. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks, boy, was he tremendous. He ended with 17 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Hornets ball. Hornets trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Outside for Batum. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. And that's now 10 points for Nicholas Batum. Here's Brewer. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Brewer's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Rockets. Pick by Williams. Here's Lynn. No good. And Houston the other way now. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
Outside, Batum. From outside, off the mark.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
9 feet out from past the arc. Another miss by Batum. Rockets leading by 12. Pass to G. True on the 14-foot. G's got 8. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Lynn the pass to Zeller. They set the pick. Bubbled by Ferguson. Ball's knocked loose. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. That's good.
And the big lead becomes bigger.
A dominating first half.
Well, guys, I'm here.
And as we begin the second half, first half, some changes here for the Hornets. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Williams. And Michael Kidd-Gilchrist subbed in for Courtney Lee. And then for Houston, Etuan Moore comes in for James Harden. And G's subbed in for Raymond Felton. We've got Thomas Robinson. Batum is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And Moore kicks to G. The 10-footer. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors. Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Ariza with the bucket.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And he gets it to go.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. Yeah, another turnover, but guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Zeller, he's checked in for Charlotte. Jeremy Lin comes in for Nicholas Batum. The Rockets also changing it up. Capella's checked in, and it's Trevor Booker in for Michael Beasley. Good. And 11 points for Ariza. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Defensively, they've played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. Head athletic trainer for the Rockets provided some information for us. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. If he were to miss significant time, it would really hurt this team that depends on him for so many things. Guys, time will tell.
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible. Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Walker with a clean look. Walker missing again.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
G, no good. Charlotte has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Walker dishes to Zeller. To the middle, here's Robinson, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Hornets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line.
Charlotte also making some changes. Jefferson's checked in for Robinson. Batum comes in for Courtney Lee. And Walker subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Houston with a big group substitution here. Howard's checked in for Capella. Beasley comes in for Trevor Booker. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Ejuan Moore. And G's subbed in for James Harden. So on the floor for Houston, Ferguson, he's in at point guard. Beasley out there with Howard. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then it's Felton in at the 2 spot. And it's G finishing it off.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Back to Batum. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Felton the pass to Ferguson. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Left side Ariza. He kicks to Howard. Houston moving it around. G dishes to Beasley. And Houston again with the bucket.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. Back to Zeller. There's the dish to Kid Gilchrist. Walker at the elbow. And that one hits back iron.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Inside, Zeller. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 6 assists in the game. Houston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's G. Back to Ariza. Screen by Howard. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Batum with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Batum's running. Shot's good by Walker.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Howard kicks to Beasley. He feeds it to Felton. Here's G, guarded by Walker.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Bargnani has checked in for Jefferson, and it's Harrison in for Nicholas Batum. Here's G, guarded by Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Kept alive. Beasley, the pass to Ferguson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Walker. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Charlotte making some changes. Thomas Robinson comes in for Zeller. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. Houston with a big group substitution here. Harrell, he's checked in for Howard. Booker comes in for Michael Beasley. Decker's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Raymond Felton.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just... 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's G. So we see Houston taking the W.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and James Harden. He's really set the tone for them in the first half, and it seemed to just help. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire